Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. So we received a lot of comments regarding this Donkwa. I got a lot of DMs asking how can it be made. So I'm just going to be showing you this simple, easy recipe on how to make Donkwa. This is what it looks like. It's very simple, it's very easy. It can be eaten as a snack at home and can be fine-tuned to however you like. So I'm going to be using peanut butter for this recipe, and then of course the corn flour. This is the one I got, ground ginger, as you can see, some pepper, and then I'm also going to be using sugar. I'm going to be using a little bit of honey as well for the recipe, so you can see. And also I blended my corn flour because I wanted it to be a little bit finely ground. I'm putting it in my pot and I'll just heat it up a little because I feel like the corn flour is raw, so I need to cook it a little because everything is just going to be mixed together and it's ready. So I don't want to be eating raw food, so I'll just put this in the pan for it to get hot, and I'll keep stirring until I'm sure that it is really properly cooked. Now guys, for you to know if this is cooked, you would see the color would change, and if you don't stir continuously, the bottom may burn a little, so you keep stirring. And this is what it looks like after I've stirred for about maybe 2 to 3 minutes. It's finely ground and it's properly cooked to my taste. So now I'm just going to mix everything together. I've got my bowl here, as you can see, and I'll just mix a little bit of peanut butter. The quantity of peanut butter you want to use, or regular peanuts, will determine the quantity of Donkwa you want to make. So here I'll just be making a little because I already had some yesterday and I just want to make an extra for my household. So I'm just mixing maybe 2 spoonsful of the peanut butter, and I'll go ahead and add all the other ingredients in there. I'm adding a little bit of my pepper. I'll be checking for the spices at some point, so I don't want to just go ahead and put everything in there. Then my corn flour is going in there, as you can see. I'll also be checking because I don't want it to be too corn flour. I don't know how to explain that. I don't want it to be too cakey, I still want to have some moist there. I'm adding a little bit of sugar. Yes, I know, we're team sweet tooth, so a little bit of sugar is going to go in there, and some honey. Donkwa for me needs to be sweet and spicy as well, so not just sugar and then not just only the pepper. It needs to be really sweet and spicy, so a little bit of honey is going in there. I like the honey because it gives it this kind of mold that makes it come together. For me, I feel like honey brings it together. Some people use water, some people use oil, and I'm just going to add a little bit of ginger. Now you can use cloves if you want. Some people use cloves as well in place of ginger, but I don't have cloves at home, so I'm just going to use ginger as part of the spices for me. Now, like I said, it's whatever kind of spice you want to put in there. Cloves, ginger, anything that works for you, And I'm just going to be mixing this together to get the right consistency of what I want. I'm just going to keep mixing and mixing and mixing until everything is blended together. So guys, the mixing is actually the work. You have to blend it in together, like infuse all the taste to come together. So I'm just mixing and some more mixing, but I just want everything to come together. As I'm mixing, I'm going to be looking at the consistency. I'm going to be tasting for my sugar, I'll be tasting for pepper, I'll be tasting if I have enough ginger, if I have that Donkwa kick, that like local Donkwa kick. So if I feel like I need to add some more stuff to it, and then I'll go ahead and add a little bit of corn flour because I still want it to all come together and not be too peanut butterish kind of, if that's the word. So I just add a little bit more, and I'm going to go ahead and continue mixing so that this corn flour I've added in now will just diffuse if there's any other taste in there. So I'm just mixing. I'm going to continue mixing, and when I feel like I've gotten the right consistency of what I want, then I would now stop and take a little in my hand and begin to roll. So this is what it looks like, guys. I feel like this is okay for me. I don't want it to be too cakey. I don't want it to be too light in the hand as well. I just want it to melt in my mouth, you know, like when I'm eating it. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll. Now guys, the rolling is a technique. After a while you get used to, you know, rolling the perfect donkwa. For me, I'm not looking for perfect donkwa, and this is what it looks like. So this is very simple, this is very yummy, this can be eaten any time of the day, you know, and it's one of the sweetest snacks that we love in my household. So put it in the fridge for it to cool down, and it will solidify when it's ready. And this is the final outcome. Let me know what you think, guys. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.